Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-day fiancé Pedro Jimeno spotted with a mystery woman overseas. 90-day fiancé star Pedro Jimeno might have a new girlfriend, and TLC fans are reacting to the news. Remember, he and Chantel Everett from the Family Chantel spin-off filed for divorce 3 years ago. Read on to see new pictures and find out what fans are saying. On the weekend, 90-day Fiancé Update on Instagram shared some screenshots of Pedro with a woman. They were taken in Italy, and he's clearly moved on from Chantel. The scenic photos showed that she's attractive and Pedro, who hails from the Dominican Republic, looked happy. In the caption, the admin wrote, "Pedro and a mystery woman in Italy." Later, when TLC fans started discussing the photos, the admin told a fan who asked that someone else he was thought to be dating was just a close friend to the family. Meanwhile, Usman Umar, who seems to be very active on social media since he appeared in Hunt for Love, joked, "Why is she looking like my ex? Pedro Jimeno, what's up?" Soon other people started to comment on the pictures. In the comment section, Team Chantel Everett fans were busy saying some horrible things about her ex. However, others seemed happy because they always felt the situation on the Family Chantel was ugly, especially since Karen Everett seemed very harsh towards him and his family. One fan wrote, "This looks like happiness to me. Beautiful smiles. I have always liked Pedro, and he deserves a chance at happiness and love." And Italy is the land of love, celebration, rejoicing, and romance. Good luck, Pedro and mystery woman. Here are more positive reactions. Glad you found someone. Good for him. He's winning, and I love it. Congratulations, brother. You deserve. He's single and having fun. I like Pedro. Chantel and her mom were the problem. Since the divorce, Chantel returned to the franchise, appearing on 90-Day, The Single Life Season 4 and 90-Day Diary Season 6. She didn't make it with Finding Love. But later, on 90-Day Hunt for Love, she shared that before appearing on the series, she had a kiss with a female friend, Ashley, which prompted her to reconsider her dating life and her own identity. Since she graduated, she has been nursing, but still finds the time to appear on the TLC franchise. She and Pedro seem unlikely to ever get back together, so many fans feel that there's no harm in him also dating around. What are your thoughts? Do you hope that Pedro has found someone special on his Italian travels? Let us know in the comments below, and come back here often for all your 90-Day Fiancé cast news and updates. The 90-Day Fiancé universe never sleeps. Even when the cameras aren't rolling, the cast members manage to stir up headlines with cryptic social media posts, surprise appearances, and the occasional eyebrow-raising vacation photo. This week, it's Pedro Jimeno, known for his rocky marriage and eventual divorce from Chantel Everett, who has fans buzzing after he was spotted overseas in the company of a mysterious woman. For those who followed the Family Chantel, Pedro's journey has been a complicated one. After years of marital strife, family feuds, and endless accusations about hidden intentions, his marriage to Chantel imploded on screen. Viewers saw him move on with his career in real estate, but romance? That was a different story. Pedro seemed focused on himself, claiming he wasn't interested in jumping back into a relationship. Yet, new evidence suggests otherwise. A surprise sighting. The drama began when photos surfaced on a travel forum. A fan vacationing in Spain claimed they recognized Pedro Jimeno dining at an upscale cafe near Barcelona's Gothic quarter. But he wasn't alone. Sitting across from him was an unfamiliar brunette, dressed casually yet stylishly, laughing at something Pedro said. The fan, apparently a devoted 90-Day follower, couldn't resist snapping a discreet photo. Within hours, the image made its way to social media. The comments section lit up instantly. "That's not Chantel, obviously. Who's she?" Pedro said he wasn't dating, but here we are. Maybe it's just business. Or maybe he finally moved on. The speculation spiraled so quickly that by the next morning, #Pedro Jimeno was trending among reality TV watchers. The woman in question. While Pedro's face was instantly recognizable, the woman remained a mystery. Fans zoomed in on the photo, analyzing everything from her jewelry to her hairstyle, hoping for clues. Some swore she looked European, while others suggested she might be Dominican, pointing out that Pedro frequently travels back home to visit family. Internet sleuths did what they do best. A second blurry photo appeared, allegedly showing Pedro and the woman walking hand in hand down a narrow cobblestone street. The sight of their intertwined fingers seemed to confirm what everyone suspected. This wasn't just a friendly business dinner. Still, without confirmation, the mystery remained unsolved. Was she a friend? A colleague? A romantic partner? Pedro's silence. Pedro himself has remained quiet on the matter, fueling the intrigue. On Instagram, he posted a cryptic story showing a glass of red wine and the caption, "New adventures." No mention of who he was with. No tags. Just enough to keep people guessing. Fans flooded his comment section. "Is this your new girlfriend? Chantel deserves to know." Pedro, blink twice if you're in love again. But Pedro didn't respond, sticking to his carefully curated images of beaches, sunsets, and stylish vacation fits. The shadow of Chantel. Of course, no conversation about Pedro can exist without Chantel Everett's name being dragged into it. Their turbulent relationship was one of the most dramatic arcs in 90-day Fiancé history. From Chantel's protective family to Pedro's struggles with loyalty and career aspirations, the marriage was destined for conflict. Since their split, Chantel has also been linked to new men, though nothing has been publicly confirmed. The irony of Pedro being spotted overseas with a possible new flame wasn't lost on fans. Many wondered if this was a quiet clap back, Pedro's way of showing the world he's moved on for good. Others, however, weren't so charitable. Critics accused him of flaunting a rebound relationship for attention. Pedro always wanted to be free from Chantel, and now that he is, he's wasting no time, one commenter wrote. Theories about the mystery woman. As of now, there are 3 major fan theories circulating online. She's a girlfriend, the most obvious conclusion. Fans think Pedro has a new partner and is simply choosing not to go public yet. The hand-holding photo certainly leans in this direction. She's a business associate. Pedro has been growing his real estate career, and international networking isn't out of the question. Could she be a client or fellow agent? Perhaps their meeting was purely professional, though the body language suggested otherwise. She's just a friend. Not every dinner companion needs to be a love interest. Some argue that fans are reading too much into one blurry image. But in the world of 90-Day Fiancé, where cast members' lives are dissected endlessly, just a friend rarely satisfies the audience. What this means for Pedro's image. If Pedro is in fact dating someone new, it could mark a significant turning point in his narrative. For years, viewers have associated him with Chantel, their volatile arguments, and their family's never-ending feuds. A new relationship would signal a fresh chapter, one where Pedro might finally step out from under the shadow of his former marriage. However, it also risks stirring old wounds. Chantel still has a loyal fan base who see her as the wronged party in their split. To them, any public romance from Pedro feels like salt in the wound. If he confirms the mystery woman is a girlfriend, expect heated debates to dominate social media once again. The fans' role in the saga. What's most fascinating about this situation is how much of it is fan-driven. Pedro hasn't officially revealed anything, and yet the speculation has taken on a life of its own. It's a reminder of how 90-Day Fiancé blurs the lines between reality TV and real life. Cast members are always on, even when they're supposedly off the clock. The fans, in turn, play detective, paparazzi, and gossip columnist all at once. Every cafe sighting, every subtle Instagram caption, Every shadowy figure in the background of a photo becomes fuel for discussion. Will we see her on TV? The ultimate question is whether this mystery woman will eventually make it onto a TLC spin-off. If Pedro is dating seriously, producers will almost certainly want the story on camera. A new romance would be a ratings goldmine, especially if it comes with drama, cultural differences, or lingering ties to Chantel. Imagine the storyline: Pedro introducing his new partner, only for Chantel to find out through social media. The tension writes itself. For now, though, all fans have our grainy photos, Pedro's silence, and their own wild imaginations. Conclusion: a cliffhanger in real time. Whether Pedro Jimeno has truly moved on, or whether this was a chance dinner with a friend, one thing is clear. He remains one of the most talked about alumni of 90 Day Fiancé. Every move he makes, every vacation he takes, and every companion he's spotted with becomes part of the ongoing saga. The mystery woman overseas may be just the beginning of his next chapter, or she may fade into anonymity as another piece of unsolved 90-day lore. Until Pedro breaks his silence, fans will continue to speculate, analyze, and debate. And perhaps that's exactly how Pedro likes it, keeping everyone guessing, ensuring that long after the cameras stop rolling, his name is never too far from the spotlight.